Hi, it's Allison here with your daily sanity saving tip, and it's a pretty special day today because today is Bell Let's Talk Day. And what that means is for every social media post that is a text, a video, a tweet, if you include the hashtag Bell Let's Talk, Bell will contribute 5 cents to their mental health initiatives in Canada. So it's a big fundraising day, and it's a big day to talk about mental health, which we've been doing with these sanity saving tips all along. But I wanted to give you a great one today with the hopes that you will share it because it'll include the hashtag and it's 5 more cents. And if everyone that watches these Instagram videos that I've been posting during the pandemic goes ahead and sends this around, it's going to be a big chunk of change for good mental health initiatives in Canada. So thank you, Bell, and thank you. And so I have a tip for parents and a tip for kids around mental health today. The first tip for parents has to do with our mental health and trying to give you a little bit more meat or technique around this idea of self-compassion, which I've been saying since the beginning, that times are tough, it is a burden out there, that we need to be kind to ourselves. And a lot of people say, I get it, I hear it, but I don't know how to be kind because a little voice in my head is saying I'm not being a good worker and I'm screwing up on my kids and I'm yelling too much. And I just can't let kindness into that equation. So one way to do that is to find a photograph of you as a little child and to know that when we are stressed, environmental stressors are pushing us and we are getting reactive, we are much more coming from the place of the non-skilled child state than we are our calm adult position. And so if you look at that little picture and realize it's that little girl, it's that little person, that little boy that is hurting so badly right now. And can you find compassion and kindness for that little person? That seems to be easier to do. To say, like, if that little person was crying right now, wouldn't you pick them up? Wouldn't you hold them? Wouldn't you say, it's okay, little Allison. It's okay. This is hard. It is hard. You got this. So if you find imaging or pulling out that picture and offering that kindness and compassion to that small hurting child of yourself, then go ahead and try that technique. Now here's a tip for our kids. Because we're parenting them and because we know that this has been particularly stressful on our kids with online school and not being able to see their friends during the developmental time, and that's so important to their mental health, we can use today to say, hey, listen, it's Bell Let's Talk Day, which means that we are talking about mental health. And I just wanted to let you know that everybody is struggling, but that doesn't mean that your situation is something to belittle. That in fact, if you think about it, you go to your dentist if you have a tooth problem and you go for dental cleanings. You go to the doctor if you've got headaches or you do your annual checkup. When we have things that are going around our emotions or our feelings, then we have people called counselors and therapists who help us out. And we don't need to wait until we have some big crisis or collapse, or we go to them to do little check-ins, little things along the way, just like we go to the dentist for a cleaning. So you don't have to wait for their big monumental moment or to cross some threshold to say, I think I need to talk to someone. We should all be just doing a little check-in. So if you'd like me to set you up an appointment, we can go to the family doctor and get a referral, and we'll find somebody that you like so that it's a good match, and we can find a way of doing it that you like, because there's talk therapy, but there's also play therapy, and there's art therapy, and there's dance therapy, and there's equine therapy where you get to jump around with horses, and we can always find something that will work. And so to let them know that there's help and resources in a way that are going to be effective and fun and helpful and useful for them. There is no stigma, and you don't have to wait for some big collapse. You can just do a little check-in now. Of course, I love kids' helpline as well. Just text CONNECT to 686868. Everyone should have that up on the fridge right now. So hashtag Bell Let's Talk. Thanks, everyone. Spread this around. Let's raise money.